Welcome back! This is our third video in the series. This video is the best one yet because I am calling on a very deep, very sacred, very special part of you. It is a part of you that has not seen the light of day, and it's been a part of you that you've been yearning for your whole life. What is it? It's your leadership. See, I know something about you. If you are watching this video right here, right now, it's because you have a voice that wants to be unleashed somewhere in this world. The voice of a leader. And I'm not talking about becoming the next prime minister, although I'm not against that. I am talking about standing for your deep soul's truth, standing for your beauty, your raw genius, your vast love and longing, your rapacious lust, and every drop of who and what you are. The voice of woman, your voice, is one of the greatest untapped natural resources on this planet, and the time is now. Let me show you what I mean. Answer me this question. Is it easy for you to give or receive? And what do you do most often? The latest statistics show that married women recorded an average of about 28 hours of housework a week, while married men did 10 hours of housework a week. What is up with that, sisters? And you might be surprised to learn that one of the key ingredients to leadership is allowing others to contribute to you. Hello, where would any of our candidates be without all those campaign contributions? And women are really not taught how to accept the contributions of others. But we surely are expected to put out, don't you know? What I'm going to teach you on this video is going to completely expand your imagination and open up the floodgates for you to begin to flex this incredibly underused muscle that is the key to expanding your leadership. It's called receiving. Women who practice the womanly arts, which I'm going to introduce you to in this video, begin to rebalance their lives so that they can receive as powerfully as they give. Make sure you stay tuned till the end of this video when I take you deep inside one of the most essential and important womanly arts that will immediately open you to receiving more and stepping instantly into more and more of your power. There are a secret set of arts that have been passed down from women to women, generation to generation for thousands and thousands of years that have been lost for the past few generations. And these are called the womanly arts. You've heard tell of women who possess them. There was Cleopatra, Helen of Troy, Scheherazade, Queen Esther. These women knew how to captivate, how to use the privilege of being a woman to advance not only their own lives, but the lives of their people. These were women who knew the power of pleasure and had their way with the world. In Virtual Pleasure Bootcamp, I will take you inside every single one of the womanly arts. I'm not only going to identify exactly what the art is, but I'm going to teach you how to use it and give you exercises so that you can practice it and become an expert at every single one of the womanly arts. I wish we had time to do all that in this video because I want every woman to have access to her birthright. But this video is only 20 minutes long, while Virtual Pleasure Bootcamp is a 10-week long teleclass series. But let me take you on a tour of the womanly arts right now. The womanly arts. We're going to start with the womanly art of whetting your own appetite, which is the first and most important womanly art. It's the ability to identify all of your desires. I am here to help you locate what you really want and show you how to whet your own appetite. If you don't know what you want, how are you going to get it? Then there's the womanly art of having fun no matter what. This is the ability to take any circumstance, dull, mundane, scary, tedious, exhausting, depressing, boring, tragic, and turn it into a fabulously good time. Then there's the womanly art of sensual pleasure. The art of sensual pleasure is when a woman takes complete control of her sensual destiny. She knows her body. She knows what pleasures her. She knows how to surrender. Ecstasy is her reality. The art of sensual pleasure is when a woman's body, soul, and enthusiasm and being are unified. She is awakened. She is on close terms with her bliss. Then there's the womanly art of flirtation. When a woman has mastered her ability to flirt, She feels deliciously powerful. A woman in touch with this fantastic force is deeply alive. I will reintroduce you to this skill that you were born with, and we will go into this incredible art in more detail at the end of this video. Then there's the womanly art of owning your beauty. That is making the decision that whatever your prejudice, whatever your opinion, whatever your judgment, you are gorgeous. If you're 40 pounds overweight, you're gorgeous. If you're 79 and wrinkled, you're gorgeous. Look, every baby is beautiful, and so are you. Then there's the womanly art of partying with your inner bitch. I will teach you how to befriend this bitch that lives inside you, and believe me, you will want her on your side. After all, she points you towards areas of your life where you feel shortchanged. This art is about approving of and celebrating your dark side, and that's where your true power lives. Then there's the womanly art of owning and operating men. I will give you the language and skills to get the most out of your man, your boys, and yes, this art swings both ways to include my sisters who love sisters. It's a skill set that every woman can learn. And finally, the womanly art of inviting abundance. Women have uncanny powers of attraction. I will teach you how to conjure anything you want, which is nothing more than attracting the experiences and the things that you desire. I promise to take you deep inside one of the womanly arts at the beginning of this video, and the art I've chosen is one that most women overlook. I'm going to take you deep inside the womanly art of flirtation. This is a much misunderstood, much maligned womanly art. Women have no idea of the power that exists for them with the correct application of this art. I mean, who really flirts as a way of life these days? We think, oh, I'm at work. I can't flirt. I have to dial myself down and be more corporate or more professional. Or if I'm in a PTA meeting and I see that none of the other moms are having fun and they're all wearing their baggy, shapeless mommy clothes, I figure, okay, no flirting here. And some women are downright frightened of flirtation because we think, well, I don't know how to flirt, or I'm not pretty enough to flirt, or I'm married now and I can't flirt. Not even with my husband. Or maybe if I'm single, I better not flirt, because maybe if I flirt, then the guy I'm flirting with is going to think I'm attracted to him and that I owe him something because I flirted with him. Or worse still, what if I flirt and no one wants to flirt with me back? So let me unpack the womanly art of flirtation for you. The first thing you should know is that flirtation is actually a spiritual practice. It's a way of taking care of the world. It's a way of making every place better because you were there. The womanly art of flirtation is the natural resting state for a woman. Flirtation is a way that a woman makes her way in the world with her passion fully engaged, her light is on, her juices are flowing. Flirtation is about enjoying yourself for no apparent reason other than it's fun to be a woman, and it's fun to have the power and the ability to turn on. Flirtation is nothing more and nothing less than enjoying yourself in the presence of another person. Women were born to flirt. Flirtation is in our DNA. When a woman is flirting, she is saying to the universe that everything is all right with her world. She is in a state of approval of herself and everything around her. Flirtation is living and breathing approval and appreciation. It lightens the spirit. And it's a woman's access to her life force. It's a simple way to be at your most powerful and to have your way with people and to achieve the most fulfilling, enjoyable, spontaneous life possible. Flirtation is a powerful, powerful tool. It's actually a form of activism. Why? Well, when a woman flirts, she's taking others higher. Picture a woman going into the coffee shop, her little joint on the corner in the morning. Her face is down, she's tired, she's cranky, she's annoyed at the line, she's annoyed at the barista, and she's generally disgruntled with her life. What she is like a radiating force of negativity wherever she goes. Now, picture a woman who's flirting, coming into the same coffee shop. She smiles at everyone, she tells the barista how he makes the best coffee in the world and how much she appreciates the way he makes it extra special for her. Now, this woman makes that man feel like a king. And when she leaves, He feels like he knows his place in the world, and the world is beautiful, and he is important. Imagine what happens when you have a woman who flirts with her children. She retains her connection to her divinity and sensuality as she parents her children. And these kids, they love to be in her radiance. Everyone does. Women do not have a single clue of their true power. They are a force of nature in human form. Women can change any no into a yes. They can topple a king and change the destiny of the world. My mother is a big-time flirt. I'm not saying her age, but it's above 70 and below 90, and she has just triumphed. She flirted with the hottest widower in the building, and now she's engaged to her soulmate. You know, my very first appearance on national television was on the Conan O'Brien show. And I was so excited to be invited to go there, and I was so nervous. And I decided the only way I could rock this experience and really enjoy it was to flirt with everyone. So I did. I flirted with the producer. I flirted with the makeup gal, the hair guy, the band, the stagehands, and of course Conan. And I had so much fun, and I did so well that they invited me back to that show 6 times. That's the power of flirtation. So how do you do it? The best way to flirt is to be relaxed and choose to enjoy whatever comes your way. Flirtation isn't about getting a guy to buy you a drink or to ask you out. It has no end game. It is simply a way of fully inhabiting your spirit and taking care of the planet and honoring the divine in everyone. I know you can flirt any no into a yes. You can have your hand precisely on your flirtation dial. You can actually turn it up and turn it down. You know, when you're riding the train late at night, you turn it down. You know, when you walk into a restaurant and you want to turn every head, you turn it up. You always completely approve of yourself, and therefore it's really easy for you to appreciate others. You feel enthusiastic self-love, and that spills over and affects everyone you meet. See, we're raised to think that our personal charms are for the use of men and not for our own pleasure. We think that the sexy part of us is bad or wrong or not the essence of our nature. And when we internalize that message and we get bound up in overwork, we shut down our flirtation skills. Luckily, you can rewire them by focusing on your fun. So, for example, next time you go to a party or a PTA meeting, ask yourself, how can I really enjoy this event? What if I choose to enjoy every single person I meet? Could that be fun? You can begin to think about what would really, really turn you on, and then you'll do it because you know the valuable consequence of being turned on for both you and everyone else. Flirting empowers you. You feel deeply alive. You don't wait for a man to empower you. You're powerful right here and right now. So, I want you to practice the art of flirtation today. I want you to flirt with a puppy. I want you to flirt with a baby, and then choose to practice your flirtation with someone you might not have considered, like the guy in the Starbucks or the coffee shop, or maybe a doorman as you enter an office building that you usually go to, or it could be the woman behind the desk at the DMV. Choose someone who's safe and in a public environment and see if you can enjoy yourself in his or her presence. I want you to notice how powerful your pleasure truly is, and how you have the ability to change not only your chemistry, but to make someone's day just being who you are. I know there are parts of your life that will completely transform with the use of the womanly arts. In fact, in my next video, I'm going to have some graduates of mine speak to you about how their lives have changed so you can see some of the results that women have had through taking the programs here at the School of Womanly Arts. If you want to enroll in Virtual Pleasure Bootcamp right now, you can do so online or call the Pleasure Palace and talk to one of my enrollers. I am looking forward to reading about your flirtation research on my blog. Be sure and share this video with some of your girlfriends, and be sure you flirt with them while you do that.